হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, আমি চয়ন হাসান। আমি একজন ওয়েব ডেভেলপার। বর্তমানে আমি ফ্রান্সের ক্লিক অ্যান্ড ট্রাস্ট ডিজিটাল এজেন্সিতে ফুল স্ট্যাক ইঞ্জিনিয়ার হিসেবে কাজ করছি। পাশাপাশি কিছু লোকাল প্রজেক্টও আমি কাজ করছি। আমার ছোট্ট একটা স্টার্ট আপ রয়েছে, এন্ট্রেক্স ডিজিটাল। তো আমি এই জার্নিটা বিগত 3 বছরের বেশি সময় ধরেই করে যাচ্ছি। তো অনেকের সাথে চেনা জানা, অনেকের সাথে পরিচয় হয়েছে। অনেকে আমাকে আমাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করেছে যে ভাই কীভাবে ফ্রিল্যান্সিং স্টার্ট করা যায়, কীভাবে ওয়েব ডেভেলপমেন্টে কী কী করা উচিত। অনেক ধরনের প্রশ্ন ছিল। তো এগুলোর উপর থেকে আমি একটা গুগল ফর্ম অ্যারেঞ্জ করেছিলাম কিছুদিন আগে। তো সেখানেও আমি একটা ভালো রেসপন্স পেয়েছি। আমি অনেকগুলো প্রশ্ন পেয়েছি আপনাদের থেকে। যদিও ভিডিওটা বানাতে একটু সময় লেগে গেল, তার জন্য আমি আন্তরিকভাবে দুঃখিত। বাট আমি ভালো কিছুই দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছি। তো আমি আশা করছি আজকের এই ভিডিওটা থেকে আপনারা অনেক কিছু জানতে পারবেন। সো আমি ওভারঅল বিষয়টাকে দুটো ভাগে ভাগ করেছি। একটা ভিডিওতে সব কভার করা পসিবল না। সো আপনাদের অনেকগুলো প্রশ্ন আমি আমার ক্লায়েন্টকে সরাসরি করেছি। তো আপনারা ভিডিও থেকে সেই জিনিসগুলো জানতে পারবেন আমি আশা করছি। তো চলুন দেরি না করে ভিডিওটা স্টার্ট করা যাক। হ্যালো স্যার, হাউ আর ইউ?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you, Hassan. I'm very good.
Okay, so actually currently we are here because some it's like a small podcast with you. There are lots of developers around me in Bangladesh, so they have lots of questions to how to find
Okay.
some clients international. So that's why I'm just managing some questions, not big, just a small 5 to 6 questions. Sir. So can you start telling little about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Brice. I'm from France, and I'm 41 years old, and I work with you since 1 year now. So I'm French. I used to have a company in automatic transmission, so I was rebuilding transmission for cars, so with a lot of mechanics in France. And I'm very interested with the website development because when you build a website, it's the first entry for the customers, and it's very very important for the business because when you have good websites, it's the first entry in the company. So like 90% maybe of the clients when you receive calls, they always check your website. If a good website is a sign of a good credibility for the company. Like if you have a like a basic website, sometimes the people might think this company is maybe not reliable, which is not the case. You can have not a good website, but be excellent in terms of skills. So a good website is something important.
Okay, sir. That's nice. So, which platforms do you use to find developers?
So the platform I use for developers, the first one is Upwork
Okay.
because you can find many talents in Upwork from all over the world. So it's very comprehensive.
Okay.
The second one would be Fiverr. Fiverr is the same as Upwork,
Yeah.
but I think there are less people, less developer on Fiverr.
Yeah.
And there are also two others that is not known, but you might use them if you want in from your side. Is There is one called Coder.fr, CODEUR.fr. It's only for developer.
Okay.
And the second one, which is more high level, it's Malt.fr. MALT.fr, yeah. But I think if the people from Bangladesh wants to use one, would be Coder.fr. You can try this one, which is nice.
Okay, sir. I will put these two links website in the video
Okay,
description.
sure.
Okay, sir.
Because
So,
the Malt
yes.
maybe you need to be maybe French speaker. So, but you can display, yeah.
So, when you receive some response from developers from the Upwork, so what do you look first? Is there portfolios or reviews? What was it? So,
So the first thing would be the review. The second would be the hours spent,
okay.
like how many project does he have? Does he have? Sorry, how many? How many hours he spent on Upwork? And the third one would be the cost as well, because not too low, not too high. Trying to find an average, because too low maybe sometimes the user may think that low equals not good quality, which is not true sometimes. But
Yes.
and the review also on the first point, the review can be tricky sometimes because if you have some friends, you know, you have 10 friends, you can put like 10 nice reviews and you have huge reviews, but it's
Yeah.
not true. It's not. It's a fake.
It's a fake.
Whereas if you have like 10K hours, okay, this guy has really worked.
That's really important for the newcomers. What qualities and skills do you look for in a developer? So,
Developer. Okay.
yes.
So, so I think about the skills to have a good, that he knows well the technologies that he use in terms of economic trends. Like he needs to have updated tools. You cannot use like middle-aged tools in the years of 2024. You know, you need
Yeah.
to have a good understanding about the new tools. Like for example, Next.js that you use, which is trendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, WordPress. I don't know, but there are many how to say extension on WordPress, which is good.
Like plugins.
But you need to know,
Yeah.
yeah, the plugins. Yeah,
Plugins.
and also, yeah, it has to be trendy, like in terms of economically, the trend, the tools that you use, the good communication skills also. And I like that the developer, when he's a force of proposition, like I like when the developer do more for the customer. Like, okay, you can propose this, the customer wants this, and I like when the developer do a little bit more. Like, oh, you propose this to the customer, it can be this. I can add this if you want. I can add this, like you know, and I really like this.
Just like think like own
Like,
projects.
yes, exactly. Like it's your own project,
Yes, that's really important for me.
and yeah, sometimes it can be bad. Like you do a proposition that the customer says, "Oh, it's ugly," but
Yeah.
still he has proposed, and I like when he proposed for free. It's it builds trust with the developer.
That's really important. Okay, sir. Some newcomers are worried about communicating with international clients due to language barriers. So, what do you think about this?
So English has to be good. Like okay, you cannot have like a so English. It has to be okay, and from both sides. I mean, from the developer point of view, but also from the client. If you have a French who do not speak English, like not a proper English, it's going to be hard to communicate in the long term.
Long term.
And also, if it's a basic project, it can be okay. But if it's a complex project, you need to understand it's important. And also, the customer has to know. I think it's a plus. It has to know some technical language and have some basics about coding. Like the client should not know about like Python or front end or back end, do him himself, but he has to know about some technical things a little bit, so it can have a good mismatch with the developer. What is possible to do and what is not possible to do. You know.
Yes, sir. Understanding is really important for both sides. For both sides.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So I'm actually wasting your valuable time. So my last question
No,
is.
no. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, sir. So what are the most common mistakes you see developers making that lead them not to being hired?
Not to being hired. Okay. So basically, when they do not respond, sometimes you just send message and they do not respond. From my point of view, also, I don't like when it's an agency, because sometimes agency they put like fake profile and they just want to make a lot of business, so making sign the customer, and once you're in the contract, then they don't really care about you. It's like a number, but it's not always the case. And I don't like also when the developer says everything is okay, I can do everything. You ask him for a special task, yeah, no problem, sir, no problem, sir, no problem, sir. It's better to be honest with the client and say, okay, this one I can do it, but give me more time to be able to do so. But don't say, oh, okay, I can do it, no problem. It's because after when you have to do the task, then the customer knows that you're saying a bit bullshit. So be
They're
honest with
just
the
bluffing.
customer.
The developer just bluffing. Oh, don't worry. But in the
Yeah,
real time,
it's
he
better.
can't do that and waste the
Yeah,
valuable time for the clients.
yeah. It's better to because I can understand that they are scared to lose the job also. You know,
Yeah.
when you are in there, know what they think. Say maybe if the customer say I cannot do it, he will not hire me, so I will not have the job. I will not. So maybe they are scared, but try to find a balance. You know, so yes, I think I can do it. Let me give me more time for this because it's a bit complex, but let me see what I can do. You know, just be honest.
So
But
be
don't say
honest. Yeah.
something yes that you're not gonna do. Don't say yes, don't worry, and you know yourself that it's not possible. Don't say yes because it's like in love, huh? When when you say yeah to someone and you don't love the woman, but you said yes, but you don't, it's better to be fair and be honest. I mean, it's uh,
Have to be in balance
it's
and
just
if
an example.
okay, sir. So that's it. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Hassan.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your valuable time. I hope this video will be helpful for the newcomers as well.
Sure, I really hope to be helpful.
Thank you so much, sir. সো অলরেডি ভিডিওটা অনেক বড় হয়ে গেছে। আমি নেক্সট ভিডিওতে আমি আমার এক্সপিরিয়েন্সগুলো শেয়ার করব, আমি কী ফলো করেছিলাম, আমার ডিসিপ্লিন কী ছিল, আমি কী প্রজেক্ট করেছি, কীরকমভাবে আমি এই ফ্রিল্যান্সিং সেক্টরে আসলাম। সো ততদিন প্র্যাকটিস করতে থাকুন। দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে। আর যদি আপনাদের ভিডিওটা হেল্পফুল লেগে থাকে তাহলে অবশ্যই কমেন্টে জানাবেন এবং ভিডিওটা অবশ্যই শেয়ার করবেন প্লিজ।